Good morning, welcome back to another edition of the VW Caddy micro camper build. So, lovely day today, and because the weather's good, we're going to get back on it. I have done a few bits and pieces off camera, but not much that was worth recording really. I have done parts of the ceiling, but only the templates, and I'll just show you how I've done them anyway. None of it's complete yet, although let me just grab something to show you. Close up on that. Let's just say we could be using some of this, but if you want to know what we're going to be using that for, you're going to have to subscribe, because it may not be in this video. Anyway, let me just have my cup of coffee here. Start the morning off right. I'm going to grab this cup of coffee, drink this, and I'll be bringing you back to show you the mess that we've created in here. Let's just flip you around. Bloody mess. But it's all going to be relevant. See, the ceiling's in, but it's not complete, nowhere near. Nowhere near. But it will all be relevant to what we're going to be doing today. So, let me drink my coffee, and I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, so, coffee's over. Time to get started. I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing today. So, we take a quick look in the back of the van. As you can see, we're still at the stage of where you last see it. The only part that has changed is I've managed to template the ceiling. That's still got to all come back down. It is purely just a template on there at the moment. And I've got to make the ceiling. The wallpaper that you see at the start of this video has got something to do with it, although it's not going to be covered on the ceiling. I was hoping to get the ceiling done in this video, but changed my mind. Plan for the day is I need to make the pull-out bed. It was going to be a floating pull-out bed, but the price of the hinges, the heavy-duty hinges for it, I just thought to myself, you know what, it's just going to be easier. This is going to be a cost-effective van build as well, if I can. There will be a few little bits of splurges of stuff that I'm putting in it, but at the moment it's just a cost-effective van that I'm trying to build. I can always upgrade if I feel the need. Bearing in mind this van is going to be for sale as soon as it's built, so I'm trying to build it for the best for everyone. I am putting a 6-foot bed on the left hand side here. Now it was going to be a floating bed, pull-out bed, but I've decided against that. It's going to be a pull-out bed still, but I'm just going to build it with underbed storage and everything. So it's just going to be a quick and easy pull-out bed. Let's get on with it, and we'll see how this turns out. I am just kind of winging it, just to let you guys and girls out there know. I'm going whatever feels good from the gut and building it. If I have to change it, I have to change it. I am trying to build this on a budget though, so just bear with me on that one. So anyway, without further ado, let's get on with this bed. See if we can build this pull-out bed. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what I've designed out. Like I said, I'm winging this, so I've just literally winged it with a bed. Let me just show you what I've actually sort of drawn out on a board that we're going to be using. This is what I'm going to be using. So I've got an 18mm thick piece of ply. Now it is 6 foot by 6 foot by 2 foot. And I'm not sure if you can see that, the sun is quite bright today. Just marks out. I'm using this button to mark out the templates for the slats. I marked it out all the way along on the bed, on the board, and I'm literally going to cut up like an S shape all the way around so that this whole one piece becomes one bed pull out. So I'm not sure if you'll see that on the video, but I'll marked it all the way along, literally using that as the spacer and the guide. And yeah, like I say, we're just going to wing it. So I am going to cut this out. I'm going to go and grab my jigsaw now. I'm going to cut this out. Also, just let you know, we're using these. What is it? 2x4. They were cheap. So 2x4 bits of wood for the bed frame. And I'm not going to cover the whole front of the bed frame because I want it to be storage underneath as well. I may be working out how to actually make it so it lifts up as well. I don't know yet. Like I say, we're winging it today. No set plan out. Plans may change. Let me cut this out and then I'll bring you back and I'll show you what I've achieved from it all, if that makes sense. So let me cut this out and we'll go from there. I'll bring you back in a minute. Just a quick update. It is taking a little bit of a minute to do this. Let's just show you what I've achieved. Not sure if you can struggling with the camera here, but you can see the cutouts. Anyway, we're going to carry on because we're getting there slowly. You can see the cutouts in it. It's all from one bit of ply. So getting there, we're going to carry on and I'll bring you back as soon as we have cut it out. As I said, it's taking a bit of a minute. Okay, so finally, after that long drawn out minute, finally cut. So let me just show you what I've achieved and tell me what you think. So it's the bed. I think you can see what I've achieved. Obviously they all slot in together like that, slot in together. Once I trim it up, I'll trim a little bit off each one. I'm going to use the router for doing that, route the edges, and it should slide on one another theoretically. So, and of course it should give us a big enough bed. I mean, it should give us a pretty good single bed anyway, and it should give us a pretty good double bed. Right, so if I put that on top, sorry about the camera skills here, should give us something like that. It's a double bed, at least a small double anyway. I think you get my gist. Yeah, I think you get my gist. Right, let's build a frame for it and see if we can get it in a van, and we'll see what it looks like in the van. Well, let's hope you can see what kind of bed I'm making. This is going to be the right hand side nearest to the passenger seats. Sits on the floor and pulls out. And I have the same as this on the other side. Got storage space underneath, storage space under there, which will be accessed from the other side load door. So it'll be stuff I don't use a lot of. And I'm going to have a pull out drawer on the end to be opened from the back doors. So I'm going to get the other frame made on that side. I'm going to get the frame made for behind, and then we'll put it all in the van and we'll see what we come up with. We'll show you what we've got. One pull out bed. Well, as you can see, it's kind of there a little bit. You can see the sort of gist of what I'm going for. This is going to pull out, it's going to slide in. It's not doing anything at the moment because obviously I'm mocking it up still, but you can sort of see where I'm going with it. Put a little handle at the front, pull it out. Bearing in mind there's going to be a kitchen unit on this right hand side here, so it's only going to pull out so far anyway, but yeah, you can see where we're going with it. I mean, I've got trim to make it slide better. I've got to put some bits in here,
yeah, you can see where we're going with this. But that's going to be the pull-out bed. Let's see if we can get in and close it up. I mean, none of it's perfect at the moment, but you can see the sitting area as well. That's the kind of seating area I've got, and I'm going to have my kitchen unit just here, shelving unit, kitchen unit, and it should work. Now, I've not mocked up the legs at the end here yet, just because I'm sort of struggling with access there. I don't know how to make it so that I can put the easy access. Not 100% certain yet what I'm doing with that. I think I want to pull out drawer so that I can have half of it pull out drawer halfway in there, and then a pull out drawer on the side load door area there. So it's three, there'll be 3 sections to it. So I've just got to work out what I'm doing with it. But I think we're there. I mean, I've got to router all the edges and everything yet, and trim it up so it fits nice and easy slide, all of that sort of stuff. But hopefully we'll get it finished in this weekend, and we'll show you the finished product. But I'm just going to carry on cracking on, and bearing in mind this is all just coming from off the nozzle. I'm just screwing bits of wood to it and then adapting as I go. So not too bad really. It's coming out sort of how I wanted it to. Let's just show you around here as well. So let me just show you a quick flip round from up here, so you can sort of see the idea I'm going for. So this end will have a pull-out drawer to the back doors with a slight indentation in it, just so you can reach in there if you need it. Centre one's going to have complete access from inside the cab, and the rear one, well, if we go around here to the side load door, we're going to have access to it from here. So there we go, you can see it, and it will pull out to a double bed, or a small double bed. But yeah, that's how much it's going to hang over at the side load door. And then just here in this area here, I'm going to try and make a higher unit, so a little bit of a taller unit there, probably to the height of the seat. We'll put the seat forward a little bit. It will impede with the front passenger seat a little bit, but it's worth it to have a unit on the back there with pull-up lid and everything like that, to have access into a unit for something, because we're having a kitchen unit just over that side and the space there for the door. I think it's fairly good. I'd like to hear your opinions on this. I mean, it's a basic build really. I think the height of it as well is perfect. Yeah, like I say, I've got a few bits and pieces to iron out, but yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I should have it sorted within the next day or so, I feel. Once I get these edges routed and make it all nice, I'm going to put carpet on this. I think I just want everywhere in the back to be carpeted, so it's nice and warm and nice, and I don't know, just, I don't know. But we'll see. My mind keeps changing as I go along. I come out to it one day and I think, that looks alright, like, without doing that, and then I change by saying, no, I definitely want to do that. I want to give you a little peek of the ceiling if I can. Let's do it. Ready? Not sure you'll see it, but I don't know if you're going to see this as well. Might see it, don't know. If I take you down the back, you'll probably see it at the back. See, there's 2 bits of plywood there. That was a bit of a sneak peek for you girls and guys out there. Bit of a sneak peek of what I'm doing on the ceiling. I'm still waiting for a parcel to come for that. So yeah, I've got to build a kitchen unit as well, but I can't build a kitchen unit till I've built a bed, so I know what height I'm sitting. So then that way I can work out what height my actual sideboard part of the kitchen unit's going to be, and then from that I can work out what height the top shelf's going to be, you know, yada yada yada. And on the back doors, where it's carpeted, we will be putting a couple of shelves on there, shelf on there, because we're waiting for a roof rack to come. I've got a little bit of an idea to put on the roof rack as well, just to give it a little bit of extra space. But right, so I'm going to bring you back once we're sorted on this.
Good morning once again. Nothing like a good cup of coffee, start the day. Anyway, where are we at? Still building this bloody bed. Made a few calculations wrong yesterday, so I sort of gave up with it, walked away, cut some bits of wood that I shouldn't have cut. Got a lot to do today, do want to finish it off, and I want to at least get it to sliding out, if that makes sense. So without further ado, I'm going to crack on, get on with this bloody bed. I've got to bring the slide out panel out, so I want to trim some bits of wood off of that, just so it's got a little bit of movement on the sliding in part. But other than that, that one's virtually made. That's ready to be slide in and out. And then I've got to make the uprights for the in situ part of the bed. So I'm going to get that done today, and then I'm going to bring you along. I might film a little bit today. You don't want to see just cutting and screwing. I can show you how it's made, not a problem. But you just don't want to see cutting and screwing for the whole length of the video, do you? So let me get some more work done. I'll bring you along, show you what we're doing and what we are doing. I'll show you in stages. And yeah, stick with us on this one, and we'll show you how to make a sliding pull-out bed. Let's just show you a little bit of how I'm winging this. So I just measured up, cut some legs for the in situ part of the bed. I'm purely winging it. leg.
See how we're winging it. I'm not bodging it, but I'm going to make it all strength anyway. I've got to take it all out and sand it all down, possibly paint it. It's all going to have supports on it with extra plywood as well. It's all going to be covered because it's going to be storage unit as well. Back one. Back leg. I'm not sure what size that one's got to be yet. Not sure what size that one yet. No size of back one. This one's got to be though. Front one. This one. Right, let's try this again in, and then we'll see what's what from there. I don't know what that was. fault. Some of that's got to be trimmed down. Excellent. Let me just show you. My calculations ain't working out yet again. See the gap here? So I measured on the slide out part, the height. Let me just take the camera off and show you. So I measured the slide out part height there. That's foot and, well, it's 12.5 inches. 12.5 inches from there to there. That's the height of the bed. So what did I do? I measured 12.5 inches on the legs. Did I take into account the 2 inches there? Did I? So now we're sitting with a 2-inch gap there above the wheel arch, which I didn't want. This is what happened yesterday. My mind just went to mush and I couldn't measure for shit. So now all I've got to do is bring this one out again, cut 2 inches off of all 3 legs, and go from there. Let's do that. We might get this bed sorted today. Who knows? I'm going to bring you back when I've calmed down a little bit, because calculations are just doing my head in a minute. Right, okay, so I've cut them down. Bed seems to fit all right now. I will show you in a second. But I'm just going to cut these out. Let me just show you. Alright, so I'm going to be cutting this sliver off, just so it gives a little bit of a gap. I'm going to cut a sliver off of each one. I'm just going to show you how I've been doing that. This is just purely again. So I'm just going to cut a sliver off of each one of these bed slats on the pull-out section, just so there's a little bit of play in between the pull-out section, just so it don't trap, don't get stuck, isn't hard to push in or pull out. And yeah, let me just show you. So I cut these down 2 inches off of that. We're now sitting on the wheel arch section. We're up against the wheel arch section now, and we're sitting all right in it. So yeah, not too bad. That's the first one in anyway. I've got to go round to the side load door and measure where the step is and the height of the one that's going in now. Other than that, I think we're pretty good. So I'm going to cut these slivers off, and hopefully we should be able to show you the full bed working. Hopefully. Bring you back in a second. One more trim up and then we'll be done. I'll be able to try this bed. Trim this one up. Don't laugh at my funny faces up, Paul. Don't complain about no goggles or anything like that. I'm allergic to them. Brings me out in all health and safety vibes and all that. I'm gonna get in there and try it. Oh, as you can see, it kind of works. There's a lot of fettling to do. Let's switch you around. Alright, so we're in. So I'm going to put that jaw in now, so you can put it from back. I mean, obviously the whole back end will be covered. You won't see anything in there. We have got to attach it up somehow, and I think you can see the bed. Have access from the front on this one, on this side. It will be covered up. All of this will be trimmed up nicely. Same as the centre section. Centre section I'm just going to leave completely blank like that. And the end section's exactly the same. So yeah, we're near enough there. Let me just see if I can pull this out. Right, so it goes just like that. I mean, obviously a little bit of fettling. I'm not sure how far that will come out. I'm probably saying it's about there. Roll over. Spot on. Classic fold out bed. Not even a fold out bed, should I say. Pull out bed. Job's a good one. Job's a good one. Let's get matches on here. Looking up at the stars. Success. I'm fairly happy with that. It'll do me. I mean, obviously we've got some fettling to do, but yeah, I'm just going to show you. I'll give you a little sneak peek.
So we're sitting here. We're sitting here, and we've got our unit, perfect. Our unit is going to be here, top shelf, workstation, so pull out table over your lap. What more could you want? Perfect little setup in the back here, and perfect size seat and all. I think spot on. Let's just show you. Right, so perfect seat, and then if I'm sitting in here, this is the work unit. We're going to have a shelf up here, and then benching area, or should I say countertop, kitchen countertop there. So I mean, that's probably 3 foot cupboard. Could go a little bit bigger. I think I'm going to keep it at 3 foot. And yeah, not too bad. I think with cushions on, it's going to be quite tight on the headroom. But again, it's what happens when you build a micro camper. You know, I'm sort of saying. So I'm pretty happy with what I've achieved today. Pretty happy. Like I say, put out bed, job's good. Might have to support that a bit more in the centre there, just because when I sit on it, it sort of bows a little bit. I didn't notice that in the wood anyway, but I'm a bit of a hefty lump and all. So yeah, and just at the end of the bed, I've got enough room to build us a cabinet all the way across to the side load door, with plenty of space in and out. So I'm happy there and all. So I didn't know whether I'd get another unit in or not, but storage is a must, as we all know. I'm also planning on putting a bigger shelf up on the front there. So I'm going to build a shelf that comes all the way to the back, just so you've got extra room just to put something. So we'll see how that pans out, I guess. Got to be careful with what unit we put up there at the front, because we want to completely cabin that off unless we can get a round the front insulation blinds. So my mind's going overtime now. So we're getting close. I'm going to build a kitchen unit and do the roof, because that is a definite must now. I want to get the roof sorted. Package turned up yesterday. I'm not going to show you what it is, but yeah, should be quite nice. And I do plan on sleeping this way in it, which with the unit behind me will act as a headboard. So pillar on it will act as a headboard, and then when you want to wake up in the morning and you've got a good view out the back, open doors up, jobs are good and you've got your view, ain't you? So pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with what's been achieved so far. Funny thing is, I probably won't want to sell this once I've done it. It'll be a nice little getaway. Boshing it, weekend away. Don't need to take the big bastard. Don't need to take old Hedwig. Can just take the little Rhino. Don't even know where that name came from. Don't name my vehicles. But yeah, Rhino. Sounds good, doesn't it? It's grey on the outside. It's a little beast. Job's a good one. Right, anyway, I'm going to finish off doing this bed. I'm going to router all the edges, I think. I'm going to sand them down minimum. Right, so this is the final, well, not final, but we're close enough now to all the edges have been routed.
to finishing the slide out part of the bed. Yeah, all the edges have been mounted and sanded down everywhere. So I'm going to say this side's done for now. I've just got the main base part to do now. Sand all that down, route the edges, and we'll be good to go. Put all that in, put the end pieces on the end, on the main bases. Pull out drawer for this end, possibly a pull out drawer for where the side load door is. And yeah, we're pretty much there with that. And all we've got to do is start building the kitchen unit and everything like that.
If you like what you're seeing at the moment, please subscribe, because you're only going to see more of this micro caddy build. See what happens in the future episodes. But yeah, so like I say, if you like this one, subscribe, because it's only going to be more on this vehicle. And wait until you see what I do with the ceiling. That's going to be a plus, I reckon. You might just flip the script on micro caddy builds. So anyway, we'll catch you on the flip side. Cheers.